The Education Foundation promotes academic excellence in our school system. They're an integral part of what we do now.
Build the word for me. Good job.
In education, you go through periods of proration in Alabama, and I had been through that as a teacher and a principal, and I wanted some type of resource that could provide teachers help and materials in those times.
I have been in education since 2001, and I was that first-year teacher that had very little. You're coming in as a new unit, you're excited, you're ready to conquer the world, and you have no funds.
When we first started, it was just a classroom grant program.
And still today, that's one of the greatest impacts of the Education Foundation.
The grant program allows our teachers to apply for classroom resources and supplies to boost that academic excellence in their classroom.
We had great teachers. They do a tremendous job, but sometimes we couldn't give them all that they needed. And this was a great avenue for us to be able to do that.
And we were just amazed at what the teachers needed and what they wanted and how innovative they were in what they were asking for.
Well, being a part of the Blount County Education Foundation from day one, it has been awesome to get to see it grow and change. All of the changes that we've done are all about the students. What is needed to make the best thing for them? And then that's what we try to do. We only have one fundraiser. It's our radiothon. We've done it since our first year. We started in November of 1998, and in 99 we had our first one. People come and spend the day with us. It is the biggest party and the most fun because everybody's there celebrating the success of the foundation.
Blount County, thank y'all so very, very much.
$429,890.37.
The fact that we have 100% donation participation, whether they're a bus driver or a cook in the kitchen or a school teacher, everybody's donating to this because they know how important it is. And when you get everybody on board, it can't fail.
Do we need the Magic E, Danielle?
Yes.
I was really excited and honored to be one of the 23 that won that first year. I needed books that students could be able to sound out and read the words, but I also needed to catch their interest so I could hook them into wanting to love to read. They're helping our school, and that's crucial to our school and to our students to be able to have these resources in their classroom.
We had a visit to Cleveland to look at our STEAM lab and to watch these kids' eyes light up because I saw what the excitement they had about learning.
My son and daughter both were benefits of the foundation. You wouldn't think about a reading loft being that big of a deal, but it is a huge deal. And all I heard from my kid was how much they look forward to being in that reading loft. It's something that it expands the mind and the imagination, and I could see that in my own child.
Many of those first grants that went out are still being utilized. So our teachers are very resourceful.
The greatest impact was on the children, the light in their eyes, and I mean, it's just incredible to watch. It had a lot to do with the Education Foundation being able to raise funds.
The great thing about the Education Foundation is that they're always willing to say yes to us. They're so in favor of innovation. They're so in favor of us trying new things. They're so in favor of us letting us dream up these projects and helping us fund ways to do that, and then also just basically supporting students.
One grant that we wrote and received from the Blount County Education Foundation was to purchase Red Cat systems. And what that is like a sound amplifying system that goes in the classroom.
All right, table 2, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
I wrote the grant for a child who had a hearing loss. But what we saw by the data is that all of the children's scores increased.
Other projects that we do, the Elementary and Secondary Teachers of the Year get a grant every year for that accomplishment. We sponsor the Spelling Bee, the Math Tournament, the Scholars Bowl. We are the sponsors behind the High School Ambassadors program. And then things that come along during the year that are special things that are one-time projects that we can do. Our test is, will it enhance academics?
I got it correct.
The Education Foundation each summer provides summer camps in every community.
Right now, those programs look like one-week camps where the students come and they get to interact with reading and math and all kinds of enrichment activities. We try to do things that the kids can explore their talents, but also get to explore things that they don't get enough of during the regular school year. And research tells us if they get to do anything in the summer to be connected to learning, then they will do better when they go back in the fall.
These are opportunities that without the Education Foundation, we could not provide for our students each summer.
It's about leadership development and providing our ambassadors opportunities to become leaders. Some of our first ambassadors are now teaching with us, and they are the future of the Blount County Education Foundation.
I'm an ambassador at Hayden High School. I've learned a lot of new things, got to meet a lot of new people. We get to be around leaders throughout the county and state. A lot of schools don't have this opportunity to be an ambassador or to get that training to go forward.
These students are the leaders of our country, our county, our state, and we want to provide them with every opportunity to become the very best that they can be.
Well, the Scholars Bowl that's sponsored by the Education Foundation is a way to kind of showcase our scholars of our county. It really has trained me to remember stuff, and I think I can use that in college. When I'm having to study for exams and things, I'll be like, well, I did this. Do you remember this for Scholars Bowl?
Yeah.
So that could be the garage.
I don't know what we would do without the Blount County Education Foundation, and I don't know that everybody realizes the great impact that they have on our schools and our students. You know, we're still a rural county, but thanks to the Education Foundation, our kids have opportunities they wouldn't have.
The way the Education Foundation has built their organization has been around every community, every school, for every child.
It's about making opportunities available to our students, opening doors for them so that they can walk through to a better future.